Can you hear me now? How about now? How about now? Hello, Jess. Hello, Missy. Can you hear me now? I think you can hear me now. I'm just going to check and wait and see. That's how my day is going. Yay! Yay, yay, yay. Okay, so we'll just start all over. Welcome to the Saturday morning ritual. It's a ritual for Deanna to have some kind of technical difficulty now, isn't it? It's like it's pretty much, every single week. Anyway, today we're going to talk about self-awareness because I got this email from this girl, Cara Latte, the Playful Warrior. And ever since it's just had me thinking about it. It was a great email. It relates to animals, and we're going to talk about it. And in turn, we're going to just be a little bit more self-aware. And I think that self-awareness is really one of the key elements to getting past some of our hurdles that we have in life's adventures. So I know that self-awareness has helped me to reduce my emotional eating, to lower the amount of self-sabotage that I have, to gain clarity on some of the habits that I have. So I think self-awareness is a key habit that or something that we can do to help us in all of life's pursuits, not just weight loss. So, but first we have to start with the Saturday morning ritual. So the Saturday morning ritual, so exciting, has to start with, oh my gosh, everything is backwards.
Amazing, and we can be so much more than who we are, so much more than who we are. We can knee deep in while the world just falls apart. At the rise above it all, we can.
I'm going to have to fix that here in a second because I'm going to go absolutely crazy. Absolutely crazy. Okay, Saturday morning ritual. It is the place where we can connect. It is, so important. My old Saturday morning ritual was, completely different. But now we get to join together in this lovely community, and we get to support each other. We get to talk about, our gripes of the week and our awesome things that we accomplished. And we get to think about our self-awareness and our adventure mindset and our habits and just how is life going and how is it going to be better in the upcoming week. We can overcome our obstacles and our challenges and all of that fun stuff. So I'm so happy you're here. Don't be shy. Let us know that you're here. You can comment in the chat. You can comment, if you're watching the replay. Just don't be shy. We are friendly people. We are very friendly. These people are very, very friendly people. They are, and I love them very, very much. So first, I have to get started with the brain-body connection. Oh my gosh, I have been moving since I got up. I had to go and do some pet sitting this morning. That is not why I'm wearing this shirt. It was just I threw this shirt on in a panic because 30 seconds before I hit the go live button, I was not at all prepared. And I had a shirt that had a large curse word on the very front of it. And I was like, I don't think that's really appropriate for my live stream. So I have to change. So anyway, that's fun things about me. So anyway, we're going to get started with the brain-body connection. That's part of our very friendly indeed. We're going to get started with the brain-body connection because I think that brain movement is just one of the most important things that we can have in our lives. It just helps us to stay active. It keeps our mind active. There are so many benefits to movement, to being active, and that can mean so many different things. There's so many different ways to be active. But I want to encourage us to just get that blood flowing. We're going to move around for just a minute. You can do whatever you want, or you can do whatever it is that I do, which I don't even know what I'm going to be doing yet because I didn't think that far ahead today. Nope. I did not, but it helps with learning and thought, creativity, intelligence. They're not just done in the brain. They're also done through the body. So let's go ahead and help Deanna find her stupid screen so that she can press the button so that we can do The mind body connection. Where is it? Where did it go? Where's it hiding out? Seriously. Here it is. There we go. Hi, hello. I'm just a mess. Where did the other one go now? Oh my gosh, this is just not my favorite day in the whole world.
Come on, let yourself be
There
free.
we go.
Be the best that you can be. Come move your body. Come move your body. Only settle for the best. Live your life with no regrets. Come move your body. Come move your body. There's no fire without smoke. I ain't letting you go. I can see a buzzing like you can't say no. There's no fire without smoke. I ain't letting you go. Come on, let yourself be free. Be the best that you can be. Come move your body. Come move your body. Only settle for the best. Live your life with no regrets. Come move your body. Come move your body. Come on, let yourself be free. Be the best that you can be. Come move your body. Come move your body. Only settle for the best. Live your life with no regrets. Come move your body. Come move your body.
All right. Oh my God, that's so short. So short. I had to move my, I normally don't because Loki injured. So if you're new here, Loki injured himself a few months back and he's not supposed to go up and down the stairs so much. So I moved my office down to the kitchen on the main floor. And this is my office up on the second floor. And I haven't been working up here. So part of my Saturday morning ritual is that I move my monitors and my computer and all of my gear up to the second floor so I can do my live stream because, well, today my husband is sleeping in late, so I don't want to be too disruptive. But then I am disruptive because I'm like right above him. And whenever I roll my chair on the hardwood floor, it like makes a loud noise. And if I move around too much, it makes a lot of noise. It's not really soundproof as much as I would like it to be. So trying to be quiet, but I'm really not being quiet, which is just, exciting and fun. Anyway, move our bodies. So that was a long story. And I don't think I even actually got to the point of it was that whenever I was setting everything up this morning, my screens got reversed because I have two screens to kind of help me out to do all of this fun stuff. So one was they were on the wrong side. So whenever I would use my mouse, it wouldn't go to the right screen. And I had to fix it because I don't know if you've ever had that happen to you, but it'll drive you crazy. It'll just drive you crazy. But success, I'm here and we're doing it. We're doing the Saturday morning ritual. We've already, said hello. How are you guys? How's your week been? Did you know my birthday was Thursday? We're still going to talk about those animals, I promise. We're going to talk about those animals. But the next part of our Saturday morning ritual is talking about our victories of the week. And my victory is that I'm here and I'm doing this live stream with you all. I got everything set up. Here I am. I'm ready to go. I have a topic to talk about. I have clothes on, I think. Anyway, my big success for the week is that I'm here. And it was my birthday week, so it doesn't matter if I had any huge successes other than that because I made it another year. And I'm looking forward to like 50 more years. Isn't that exciting? 50 more years. Don't forget to say hello. Don't be shy. Say hello. Say hello. Tell me, what was your success this week? I am curious. I need to know. It's so important. So important that I know what your success is. Sometimes life doesn't always go our way and our successes are kind of small. And sometimes our successes are great big ones. And we need to like scream them from the rooftops. And sometimes, we think that our successes are so minimal that they're not important. the 6th. It was the 6th of June. 6/6. And whenever I was a kid, my name's Deanna. If you guys don't know me, I'm Deanna. Hi, hello, welcome. When I was a kid, I was called Dee. And my boss came in on Thursday and she's like, Happy D-Day. And I was like, yeah, happy D-Day, but it's not really a happy occasion. But for the longest time when I was a kid, because I'm kind of slow and gullible and whatnot, I thought D-Day was for me because I was called D whenever I was a kid. That was my nickname, was D. And it was D-Day. It was on the calendar. Like, how important am I? I got my own day, D-Day. It's not what you think it is. Not a celebration of me. Oh, yay. Keep doing the things I know will work even when they aren't. Why aren't they working? Why aren't they working? That's a question. Right? Right, Jess? Oh my God. Okay, yeah, please share yours. What was your misunderstanding from childhood that feels ridiculous now? Because we all probably have maybe even more than one, like family members that we thought were like related to us that we later learned that weren't, or family members that actually were related to us that we were told aren't. Maybe that. Oh, stress. Yeah, you're going through it right now. You're going through some stress, aren't you? Aren't you, my dear? So on my website, adventuresofdeanna.com, of course, every week I provide a little piece of paper that you can download, print out, whatever, look at, and just think about the questions that I pose. So we're going to think about today, what was the most momentous thing that happened this week? How did it make you feel? And why did it make you feel that way? And did it impact your goals, either in the positive or in the negative? Are there any takeaways from this big thing that happened this week? So I'm going to post those here in the chat for all the people that don't want to go and pick up that wonderful sheet that I, just worked so hard on to create. But they're there in the chat. What was the momentous thing that happened this week? My birthday. Yay. How did it make you feel? Both happy and sad, and why? That's the whole thing. Gonna have to write it all down. Did it impact your goals? Not really. Not this time. I'm getting so much better at this than letting life's hurdles distract me from the way that I want to eat and act. So I'm getting better at it. I'm not perfect. I still have a lot of work to do. I thought my uncle's name was Bubba. Turns out I just started calling him that because she called him Bubba. So Uncle Bubba stood for everyone. I think we all have a relative like that. My aunt, she still calls me Dee Dee. And I'm like, my name was never Dee Dee. Always said it's one D, not two, always. But she wants to call me Dee Dee. No, just not. Anyway, so those are the questions. I want you to think about it for a second. We're going to play the thing, and then we'll come back and we'll talk about those animals, because I'm sure you are crazy curious. Are you crazy curious about what in the world we're going to be talking about, these animals? I'm just wondering. So we're just going to we're skipping ahead of this one section because it's my show and I get to do what I want, right? Where was it? There we go. I hit mute because I was yelling at an animal. Sorry. I'm so happy that you got good news at work. That is so awesome. Good news at work is always, well, good news. We are moving. So we, at my job, my 9 to 5, I work for this one branch, but then we have our corporate offices have all these other branches, and they're moving us to a different branch, and we're going to be working for this other branch, but we're like renting space from the office that we're in. And I know that there's a lot of change coming with all of this, and I'm trying to not focus on it at all. Like, just keep it out of my mind, because I'll deal with it whenever I need to deal with it. Because right now, I don't know anything. I don't have any real solid information. I'm worried that they're trying to make a bunch of changes and, stuff, but worrying about it isn't going to do me any good. All I can do right now is just do my job. That's all I can do. Buffy the Vampire Slayer. It was just a nickname. Also explained why I never knew who Tanya was. Oh, wow. My husband looked at me funny last night because as I was like writing this, stuff up, and I had to pause for a second to think about how to spell the word momentous. I was like, how do you spell that? And it was too late at night. That's all I got to say about that. So I got a big question to ask you guys. I got a big question. So this comes back to that email that I was talking about in the spirit animals. We're going to talk about that now. Yay! It's finally time to talk about that. And I stole this, and I'm sorry, but I just loved it. It was like, when I got the email, I don't really like reply to a lot of emails. You get all this news junk and salesy stuff and whatever. I don't know. But this one got me, and I was like, okay, let's play. So imagine you're flying on an airplane right now to one of your favorite destinations. And suddenly a magic being comes up to you on the plane, and with a glowing light, and they're kind, and they let you know that you're safe, but they tell you that you're no longer going to be returning to Earth in your current Deanna can talk in your current human body. But you're feeling calm and safe, and you're assured that everything is going to be okay, and you're feeling surprisingly peaceful. And the magical being says that you can return to Earth as an animal. And they ask you, what animal do you want to return to Earth as? So let me know, what is the very first animal that comes up for you? What is the very first animal that comes up for you? And I also want you to write down, what's the next animal that comes up for you? What is the second animal that comes up for you? And, okay. Because, yes, let's write down those animals. Let me know, what is the first animal you would be? Because guess what? You can't be that animal. You got to pick a different one. So that's why we picked the second one. And so sorry to let you know, but you can't be that animal either. You can't be the second one either. You have to be the next animal. What's the third animal? Write down the third animal you would be. So this is going to be a giraffe. It used to be a turtle. Jess is going to be first, she's going to be an eagle. And second, she's going to be a panther. Well, you can always come back and watch the replay, Jess. That's the beauty of it. It's recorded. You can come back. You can come back. It's all about self-awareness. It comes back. It comes down to a monkey. A monkey. So I'm curious. I'm so curious. So tell me, why a giraffe? Why a monkey? Why an eagle? Why a panther? Why? A parrot. I love this. This is so much fun. So much fun. I love it. So I don't know about you all, but I wrote down, I first was cat, second was a dog. And then I said, this is too hard. I don't like this exercise. I'm too indecisive. I thought about being a lion, but then I thought a tiger was just a better animal than a lion. So I wanted to be a tiger. And they lay in the sun. They're super fast. They're really loyal. Then I was like, oh man, but I really love to be in the water. What about a dolphin? Maybe I'm a dolphin. But I love the sun and I like the land. And I don't know if I want to be in the water all the time. So then I was like, okay, turtle. I'm like, a turtle, they go in the water, they go on the land, they like to sunbathe like I do. They have their shell for protection so they can be, just all out extra whenever they want to be. But if they don't want to, they can just hide out in their shell. So it came down to, I thought, well, the first animal you want to be, if you got to come back to Earth, not as a human, as an animal, it's the first animal you think of that you want to come back as. Sorry, my bad. You can revise your answer at any time. I just thought this was incredibly thought-provoking and interesting. Have you ever had anyone at a job ask you this question, like in a job interview? What animal do you want to be, or would you be? Like, I just think that I hate questions like this. Really, I do, because I feel like at any moment in time, my answer could change because it just really depends on what I feel in the moment. I could never commit. I could never, like, that's why it took me like 40 something years before I ever got a tattoo, because making such a huge decision of something that is going to be on my body forever after I get it is just too huge of a decision to make. That's why I can't choose what I want to do whenever I grow up. It's like, but I don't want to be nailed down to anything. I want to be able to have that freedom to do whatever. I love giraffes. They're majestic. I feel like a turtle in my own world, moving my own speed, and a monkey because they love to have fun with family. Yes, I can see you being all three. See, we can't even, like, I can't be confined to just one animal because I'm so many. I would just make my answer. Exactly. It's like, okay, so now you're just testing my creativity on the spot, really. Is all it comes down to. Like, crazy. Like, what is this really a question that we need to be asking these days? Anyway, if you guys disagree, please leave me a comment. We can talk about it. That's fine. So, a lion. I looked it up on online. I like Googled it. So lions are thought to be. This is just going off of what my answers were and whatever I said. And my nose is running, and I'm very sorry about that. Lions are powerful, fearless, and pride are their attributes that immediately come into thought whenever a picture of a lion comes to mind. The lion is not afraid of any other animal in the jungle. I don't think that 100% really would be like my animal. I don't think that I am a lion so much. I don't think that's going to be true. So a tiger they represent confidence, strength, independence, and protection. If you have a special connection with this animal, it means that it is your spirit helper, and you probably share some of the features' unique talents. Courage and strength. This wild feline is related to will, aggressiveness, fearlessness. A phrase goes, "Don't wake a sleeping tiger," which talks about its darker traits because when it wakes up and the environment is not pleasant, it will strike impulsively. I kind of have some of these characteristics. I think it's funny whenever you do anything like this. It's like you can kind of relate to anything that they say. Like, oh yeah, that's me sometimes, So generic, but I think it's still fun to kind of think about these things. So that was lion and tiger is what I said. And then I said dolphin. I was like, oh no, but I want to be in the water too. So dolphins, they're associated with being playful and joyful and ready to help. They get along with most species. I get along with most species. Presumably that's because of their high intelligence. Yes, I definitely very highly intelligent, although I would never tell you that. We are amazed and intrigued by the nature of this animal. It represents divine love with its communication skills, playfulness, ability to solve complex tasks, and willingness to help and guide other species. This animal is by far one of a kind. That's me, I'm one of a kind. Dolphins have a strong individuality and play a unique role in a group setting. There isn't one single pattern of behavior that we can relate them to, as they're all different from each other. But it says you're most likely playful, curious, intelligent, kind, cooperative, gentle, and communicative. And I would say that I very much fit into being a dolphin. So then I changed my mind and I was like, no, I can't be a dolphin. I'm a turtle. So a turtle represents an ancient and wise creature that moves steadily through life and takes its time to make decisions. I always take time. No, that's not true. I either come to a very quick decision and I make a snap call and I just go for it, or I take a very long time to make a decision. Especially if it comes to spending money, for some reason, it takes me a really long time. But yeah, it takes a long time to make decisions. The turtle doesn't waste its energy in unnecessary worries, pacing slowly on its life journey. I really try not to worry about things that, like, why? What good is it to worry about things that I know nothing about yet? Enjoying every moment, fully grounded in the present. I really do try to live in the moment. I would definitely say that. The turtle animal symbolism is very valuable to people that move with haste through their existence, realizing most of the time when it's too late to delight in the simple pleasures of life. However, don't get fooled by the hard shell. Turtles are vulnerable animals that often find shelter in this protective house. After all, turtles reside in the water element, which talks about the expression of their profound feelings and vast inner world. But turtles also walk through the earth realm, representing their ability to stay grounded even in troubled and chaotic times, with determination and listening to its ancient wisdom. It's a symbol of strength, perseverance, traits that help us pass every obstacle that we find on our way. So yeah, I very much relate to being a turtle as well. But I think that I can relate to a lot of these things in a lot of different ways. And it just depends on the moment that I'm thinking about and the time. But sometimes it's really helpful that we think about these traits that these animals have and these traits that we want to have as people. What traits that would you like to have that could help you out in your pursuit of your goals? And how can they help you? And how could you remind yourself to say, today I'm a tiger. Today I'm a panther. Today I'm an eagle. Today I'm a giraffe. Because sometimes when we just put on that little facade, we know it's in there with us. We know that at some point in time, we've probably displayed some characteristics that are very similar to that. But in this particular instance that you're finding yourself in, maybe you need those characteristics. You can pull them up. You can tap into that energy of that animal, and they can help guide you through whatever it is that's going on. And I think it doesn't matter which one you are. He's got a lot to say about it. A lot. So I think that we can just, really, as long as we're self-aware, we can use this as a tool to help us through whatever it is that we're kind of like going through. You know, it's just it's thought provoking for me. And I've been trying to use this a little bit in my life. So whenever I am having like a down day, I like to think, look, you found the dog. he thinks he's I don't know what he thinks he is. He's the protector of the realm, whatever that is. But he is very loyal, so maybe dog is just perfect for him. Oh. So whenever I'm going through the motions of trying to expand my comfort zone, what kind of traits do I need in order to expand my comfort zone? Do I need to be, a little bit brave, maybe like a lion? That could maybe help. Sometimes, if you're going through something that's like a tricky situation, maybe you could think of like maybe a fox. Maybe you just want to be clever like a fox. But I think that inside us, we have a lot of self-doubt. And we don't think maybe we're some of these words like brave or clever or graceful or elegant or protective or determined or tenacious. There's so many awesome words out there that maybe you feel like you don't have all those qualities. But if you were to sit and, really think about it, to look at your history, to look back at your life, to think, was there a time whenever I've ever exhibited any of those traits? Was there a time? And I bet you can't say that I've never been brave. I've never been whatever it is that you want to be. You can be whatever you want to be. You can be whatever you want to be. That's the awesomeness. And you just have to remember that I can be whatever I want to be. Just because you might, dominantly have some traits doesn't mean that those are the traits that you have to have. So we can use those. We can use them. I've been using animals. It's kind of like Beyonce. Isn't it Beyonce with her alter ego that she has? It's kind of like that. It's just like, I really need to pull from this right now. Give me the strength. Some people use God. Some people use spirit animals. Some people use alter egos. It just depends on whatever you want to do. Exactly. You are what you believe yourself to be. You are what you believe yourself to be. I like to talk about identity and beliefs. And I think that we identify ourselves as one way, or we believe ourselves to be one way. Sasha Fierce, that's it. Yes, Sasha Fierce. So, but we can be whatever we want to be. So if you want to be a strong, powerful animal, you can be that. You have that within you. You have the abilities to do that. So whatever you want to believe in that can help, give you the strength and confidence, or whatever trait it is that you're looking for, it's within you. You just got to find the way that really feels good to you. Like I was just saying, some people use God as their, he's going to lead the way. Some people have their alter ego. That's going to help me be whoever it is that I'm going to be. Some people have their spirit animal to help guide them along the way. There's no right way. What's right for you? What's right for you in that moment? Maybe in one moment it's one thing, and in another moment it's another thing. You got to find what's right for you. Being self-aware. It all comes down to being just self-aware of what's going to work, what's going to help. And you got to try it more than once. You can't say, oh, I tried that once, Deanna. It didn't work. We'll try it again. We got to take practice. You didn't just jump on a bike and go riding it. You had to practice that stuff. Hi. Welcome, Frugal Mama. I'm so happy you're here. Thanks for joining us today. So that's where I was going. That's really all I was going with all of this. You know, the animal kingdom is just so vast and diverse, and it's like our personalities, and there's no right or wrong answer. It's just, whatever makes us be us. So it doesn't matter whatever animal you are, just, I think it's very fitting for this month. Just roar it out with pride. Roar it, just be you. Be you. Let your, wild spirit guide you to wherever it is that you want to go and do the thing that you want to do. So that's where I'm going with this whole thing. Anyway, I think I had some questions that I wanted to ask you. Because we have to journal again. That's the whole point of this Saturday morning ritual, is that we journal and we think about these awesome questions. Here we go. I found them. I'm like, where did I know I have them here somewhere. Anyway, tell me. So, which animals, if we're going to plan for the week ahead, which animals what character traits are you going to pull up this week to help you throughout the week to be just awesome and amazing? What animal, what traits are you going to use? Ow, my hand hurts. Ow, 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 ow. What traits are you going to use this week in order to be successful? Are you going to be wise like an owl? Are you going to be, I can't even think. So here we go. Oh, I skipped some. My bad. When we're thinking about our animals, here's some questions that we might have wanted to ask ourselves. Were these? And then our other questions, because I like to put these in the chat now. I think it's helpful for the people that don't want to go and write it all down and stuff. Here you go. All right. So we think about the traits that we already have. We can think about the traits that we want to have. We can do all of these fun things. Let's take a minute and think about what animal has qualities that you would like to have, and how can we use that? Oh, a lion, so I can. That's the best. I love that so much. Just think about it for a second. I'll be right back.
Life is a winding road. If I'm falling down, I will keep on searching for my highs. You can say I lost my mind, I will keep on holding my head high. Even if the sky is falling down, I never figure out where the road goes. Even if I'm falling down, I will keep on searching for my highs.
Okay, anyway, there's two songs playing at the same time and it's driving me absolutely crazy, so I can't listen to that. It's like, I don't know what I did. I'm so sorry. Anyway, like, I could choose to think about, oh my God, I'm such a failure. Oh my God, I just can't do anything right. Oh my gosh. When we mess up, when we have little flubs in our life, we can be so, hard on ourselves, or we could just laugh it off like a hyena and just be like, that's life. That's funny. That makes it more enjoyable. Because what is life if it's not full of like little ups and downs and, funny things and embarrassing things and whatever? I can just laugh at it like a hyena and not let it discourage me from moving on in my life the way that I want to. You know, I can, just be proud of who I am. I'm that lion. I am proud. Yeah, I make, silly, not perfect things all the time. But yes, it is. It's learning in progress. Of course, it seems like I never learn anything. But anyway, but I think it's fun, and it's just a way for us to, enjoy life's adventures. And that's really, at the end of the day, I think that's what it's all about, is just learning to enjoy our lives and to be the best that we can be in any which way that is. So that's it. That's all I got to say. Did you like our talk on animals today? Did you think this was fun? I thought it was fun, although I wish I had a little bit, I don't know, more to say about it. I wish I had more to say about it. Wish I did. So what are we doing this week? Did you guys make a plan for this week? Because that's the final part of our Saturday morning ritual, is to make sure that we're planning for the week ahead. Anyways, if you are going to have a goal, you have to have a plan in order to reach that goal. You're never going to reach your goal if you don't have a plan. So what does your spirit animal say the plan for the week should be? What does that animal that you just want to be like this week? What does that animal say? How would it guide you? Of course, the week I'm going to do my weekly reset as I normally do, which is, going to the grocery store, doing laundry, making sure that the house is all prepared for whatever excitement comes up for the week ahead. Resetting my mind, just shaking off any of the stressors of the week. I like to just let it all go, heal from, anything that happened. Taking on more work. You're good with it. Oh, taking on more work. I don't want to take on more work, because the work that I would need to take on at my job is not work that I'm interested in doing. And it kind of challenges me, because I have to make a decision. I have to make a plan. I said, I'm either going to go down that road or a different road. And what if I'm going down a different road? What is that different road? And there's so many choices. Who knows? Oh my gosh, because not good with choices. Anyway, we need to have a plan for the week. So that's our next thing that we're going to do, is we're going to think about our plans for the week ahead and how to use our animal guides, how to use those awesome traits that they have in order to guide us for the week. So here we go. Let's think about that for just a second, and then we'll be back. So goodbye, and that'll be sad.
Let's face it, we only got this life to live out. So follow me, I'm ready to go. I'll take the lead, I'm ready to go. Bumps in the road, many obstacles. But when we fall, we get up and go, baby. The way they think is paradoxical. Captured you in a foggy cloud, baby. Standing on my toes on the edge, I'm ready to go. See it clear when the shadows are lit, I'm ready to go. I'm taking matters into my own hands now.
Oh, right. I don't know why, but that song always like it feels like, all right, I got this. I'm ready to go. I'm ready for another week. I'm so excited for the week ahead. And I can't wait to, you know, do all my habit tracker stuff. And I can't wait to work out. And I can't wait to eat right. And I can't wait to drink all my water. And this is going to be an excellent week. And I'm just so awesome and amazing and cool. And I'm ready to go. See, Look is ready to go too. Hey, he's not listening. He's not listening at all. Anyway, it always just gets me all jacked up for the day. Yes, have a great week, everybody. Be that fierce animal or that wise animal or whatever, that majestic animal. Be that, whatever it is. If you need a little help one day, just call on your animal to guide you and let you be. Sometimes, it's helpful. I don't know. Are you curious? Give it a try. Let me know how it goes for you. I'm going to be working on my little my sewing project because it's taken a long time. This is why I don't like do this for like a living, because it takes a very long time for me to do these stupid sewing projects that I do. I love doing them, but man, they're mind-boggling to me sometimes. I'm going to be working on that. Got some other videos that I'm working on. So I hope to see you whenever I post a video. Come back next week for the Saturday morning ritual. Again, I'm so thankful and grateful that you were here. Have a great week. I'll see you in the next one. Until next time, keep writing, keep exploring, keep losing those pounds. See you soon. Bye.